What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dennis Nderitu, live at Nderitu Basketball HQ. So today I was just scrolling through my Facebook feed, just scrolling through Facebook. I don't mostly do that a lot of times, but today was one of those days, and I came across this page, right? So with a caption that reads, "Prediction: How Kenya Morans will win the Afrobasket 2021. 2021 FIBA Afrobasket prediction. The 2021 FIBA Afrobasket will be staged between 24th August to 5th September in Kigali, Rwanda. Kenya have been placed in Group C in Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire and Mali. Here below is the road to the finals and how the Kenya Morans will emerge victorious in Rwanda." So I'm gonna just preface everything I'm about to say. This is not about taking shots, but when getting to the truth, you have to take some shots. You have to take some subtle, slight tackles and attacks. So, not an attack. But what I can say is this: if you're this mentally far gone, deluded, you have just drunk the Kool-Aid and you can't see what the Kenya Morans did in the 6 games in the qualifier, and you actually think that they can win it all, then you must be far gone, demented, deluded, or something's wrong with your head. There's just something wrong with your head, and here's why. We are matched up in a Group C. Let me not even start with Group C. Let me start with the group that we were matched up against. We were matched up against Senegal, Angola, and Mozambique. I made sure I covered the Senegal game. Senegal made us have a 2-point quarter in the first go-around we met. We've never won a game against Senegal. That's one. Number 2, Angola blew us out. Oh yeah, and Senegal blew us out the first time, but they blew us out a bit in the second time, but it wasn't that massive like the first time. So Angola blew us out in the first go-around, but in the second go-around we only won by one prayer shot that Tyler Ongwae shot. Yeah, so in Mozambique we beat them, but we didn't beat them in one-sided fashion the first go-around, but in the second one they blew us out. So we had a record finishing the qualifiers with a 2-4 record, 2 wins, 4 losses out of 6 games. So when I see someone put up this stuff right here, 2021 FIBA Afrobasket predictions, Cote d'Ivoire versus Kenya, Kenya wins. Kenya versus Nigeria, Nigeria wins. Kenya versus Mali, Kenya wins. Okay, I can understand some level of optimism, but this guy is just far mentally deluded to even come up with such a prediction, and here's why. Just to gain some context on why I'm coming with this, Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire were unbeaten in the whole in the 6 games that they played. We only managed to win 2 games, Kenya Morans. Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire didn't even win, they went unbeaten, 6-0, clean slate. They swept every team that was in front of them. So a guy coming here and telling me that Cote d'Ivoire is gonna fall to Kenya, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. That doesn't work like that. Okay, this is not true. Kenya will not win this game. Kenya will not beat Nigeria. They will never beat Nigeria, and they'll never beat Cote d'Ivoire. And I'm actually saying that based on the stats and based on the facts that I derived from how they played the 6 games that I've observed in the FIBA Afrobasket. And if you haven't checked those analyses and breakdowns, please check the playlist Afrobasket. It's in my playlist. I've pinned every video talking about the Kenya Morans and Afrobasket, and also check out my Afrobasket recap, where I recap all the teams that majority of the teams are qualified and they had a chance of winning it all in the Afrobasket. So yeah, I pretty much covered it very well. So out of the gate, Kenya is the only team that I can say that we are confident in beating is only Mali in that group. It's only Mali. Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire are unbeaten. Those are the 2 juggernauts in that team, and we're not gonna be able to beat them if we continue to play the same way that we played in the first 6 games that I watched. And I also broke them down thoroughly, and I said if Kenya does not fix its transitional defense, simple basketball IQ, good of creative offensive and defensive plays, If we don't do that, we're gonna lose again. So for a guy to come here, this casual guy who didn't have even a slightest inkling of how the Kenya Morans performed, and just saying that the Cote d'Ivoire are going to fall to Kenya is absolutely deluded. Doesn't know what they're saying. This guy is just so clueless about anything, and that is why I wouldn't expect anything short from a person who writes his predictions down on a piece of paper. I mean, we're in a new digital age. I mean, if you're going to express such data, express it in a digital form so that it can look realistic and people can take it seriously. But just don't write them down and expect people to take these predictions seriously. No, these predictions are not gonna happen. There's no way this is gonna happen in the quarterfinals. So you're trying to tell me Kenya's gonna beat Cote d'Ivoire, they're gonna fall to Nigeria, and Kenya gonna beat Mali. Okay, the Kenya win on Mali, they're equally matched because they have similar flaws, but it's a tough sell if you tell me Kenya's gonna beat Cote d'Ivoire. That's not gonna happen. And I'm coming on record based on the stats that we have seen the Kenya Morans produce in the Afrobasket. I don't think they can match up easily with Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria, so that's out of the table. So this guy, with his limited basketball knowledge and limited basketball, running the page Bball Kenya, which is so sad that people have such low knowledge on matters basketball and matters statistics, says that in the quarterfinals Kenya is gonna beat South Sudan. Okay, they beat South Sudan in the pre-qualifiers, but I doubt that Kenya can reach that point. And if they do, it's gonna be a very tough game for South Sudan. It's gonna be a tough game between Kenya and South Sudan, because from where I'm sitting, I don't feel Kenya has the tools to beat South Sudan. They have them, but they have the tools, but they have the personnel, but they don't have the tools. Actually, the basketball IQ, defense, offensive sets, they don't have them. If they couldn't run the sets to beat a team like Senegal and Angola in the first round and the second go around, and in the game that they lost to Mozambique, what makes you think they're gonna beat South Sudan? They can't. Okay, let's say they make it through based on what this guy made put out. So we got Angola matching up against Kenya. So you mean to tell me Angola, a team that was beat by Kenya by only 1 point and a buzzer beater, is going to give Kenya another game to win? That's a lie. That's not gonna happen, and it's never gonna happen. Actually, when Angola meets Kenya, it's gonna be a bloodbath for Kenya. The Kenya Morans are gonna get beaten. They're gonna get knocked out, and it's not gonna be pretty for them, because I don't think this guy knew what he was doing when he was writing this. Because if you check the stats real quick, for the 2 times Kenya matched up against Angola, the games were pretty close. They were close. Okay, the first go around was a blowout. In Kenya, in the second go around, they just won by a lucky shot. And I don't know why these guys keep diminishing the fact that Kenya was leading. They had an 8-point lead, but they blew it in like less than 2 minutes. Then Tailongwa hit that shot, and the rest is history. So Kenya's not gonna beat Angola. Let's say, according to this guy, Kenya wins. Okay, the semis. Kenya versus Tunisia. Okay. For me to go through this has to be the most brain dead, stupid thing that you can ever think of. Kenya versus Tunisia. In the BAL, USM, coming from Tunisia, was able to take on Zamalek in the finals. And some of the players who play for Tunisia play for the USM team. So you mean to tell me Kenya will be able to beat an unbeaten team in Tunisia and upset them? That's not gonna happen. You actually think that Kenya can beat Tunisia? This is a joke. This is actually a practical joke. I don't know who's running this page. This guy must be very, very far gone and detached from anything basketball related, because this is not gonna happen. This is never gonna happen. This is never gonna happen. This is never gonna happen. This is if we reach this point. We're never gonna beat Tunisia. We're never gonna beat Angola. And we're never gonna beat South Sudan if we get to this point. Okay. So this guy predicts that Kenya versus Senegal will be in the finals. Okay, let's look at Senegal because it is the group that there's this team that we're in the same group with in the qualifiers, not the pre-qualifiers, in the qualifiers. Senegal has a 2-0 record on Kenya. What makes this guy think that Kenya is gonna beat Senegal after knowing that we had 0-2 on Senegal? This is just pure nonsense. This whole list is pure nonsense. This prediction is pure nonsense. And I don't expect anything less from a person who writes his predictions on a piece of paper. I wouldn't even trust this guy to write a cohesive thesis on a coloring book, let alone predict the outcome of the Afrobasket. I mean, how old is this guy? Is this guy in high school? I'm not sure. But based on what this guy did, man, this guy, I can say this page is run by someone who is so knowledgeable about the game, and it's very sad. Let's just run through the comments real quick. Let's just gain a laugh. Wake up before Susu. Tutapigwa all games that group. Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire will advance. True, this guy knows what he's saying. Okay, let's see what this deluded person said. How now? Surely don't you know that we have the best coach in Africa and many players playing pro basketball? We are in a good place right now. This guy is so lost. I mean, this guy is dumb. I mean, saying this person is dumb is actually an understatement. Very dumb. Okay. He tagged everybody. He's gonna tell me that Liz Mills, Talongoy, Okal, Valbuza, these guys, you think they're actually gonna. If these guys are struggling with basic offensive sets and defensive sets, what makes you think that they're gonna match up with Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria? Dumb. Sure. Let me just go through it again to see how crazy and stupid this guy is. How now? Surely don't you know we have the best coach in Africa and and very many players playing for basketball? We're in a good dumb. We can't beat Nigeria unless otherwise. Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, 50-50. Mali, they will beat us. What I'm saying is if we don't bring quality players, early preparation, then there's no magic that will be done. Up to now, the league hasn't started. Tyler Angoy and Bush Wamkota alone can't carry the team alone. This is a team effort. Bring Nyakundi back to the team. Okay, well noted. We will bring the best pro players available for Nyakundi. Okay, go hard. Assumptions and presuppositions. What the hell is this? Okay, assumptions and presuppositions can't win you anything. Is this even a word? I don't know. This is an assumption. South Sudan will bring NBA players and EuroLeague players, but plus NBA coach. But let me just say this. This guy is just far gone and mentally gone. Mentally gone. Gone. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. I don't even understand who's running this page. Is this page run by a 2-year-old person? I'm not sure, but I mean, you have to be utterly mentally lost to come up with such a thing. But the way I've said, this guy, dumb. Go check your stats. Like I check my stats and I back up all what I say based on stats. So if you want stats, go to the Afrobasket playlist that is on my channel and go and see the stats, the way I break down all the stats and tell you the flaws that the Kenya Morans have in detail. And with that being said, man, I'm out. That's just it. Peace.